gone back and reread the master plan again, and the text work, and I'm going to make, there's three notations here of changes, but basically what the committee saw in 2008, before I arrived, again in 2010, when we engaged the committee, and then now the version that you have in 2012, are all identical in alt text with the exception of the following. Number one is there is a noise analysis, and in the original noise analysis that was part of this plan is, I'm just going to make a notation for you, it's actually on chapter 6, page 17. And then again in chapter 8, figure 10-11 is the new noise analysis that the port conducted. So, but the moral of the story is out of this, and what caused, I think, the city and the port some difficulty is what we call 65 DNL. I know this is getting into some technical stuff, but it's a day-night level average of noise. The 65 DNL remains on airport property. There was some question, and in our original drawings, if you will, we only put in 60 DNL. Our new document will show that 55 DNL, which is, quote, Appendix D2, again, just more for your reference. But anyway, we'll show you contours for 2012. The second change that's in this book from the 10 and 08 versions deals with military operations. And on this case here, I think this will be fairly easy to go to chapter 3, page 28. And there is a whole paragraph, actually several paragraphs, that update that were not in the original 2010 or 2008 version. And what it finally did is it quantified the number of military operations that we have on airport. In our 1997 plan, the one that we're currently operating under, the terminal area forecast, and what's also called a 5010 report, and also from our master plan, indicated there were 21,888 military operations. When we were going through this draft, if you will, with Century West, they showed military operations to be a total of 100. Now, obviously, there's a major discrepancy there between how do you go from 21,800, almost 22,000 military down to 100. And so I got involved with the military and also with Skydive Kapowsin, et cetera, and realized that we have not taken into account some of the military activity that we already had, which we've now quantified mathematically to be 9,460. And you will see that on page 3-28 and 3-29. So that's the first time that we actually have hard military numbers. Again, I want to emphasize the 1997 version of 22,000, now we're showing 9,460. So that's something that's different in this master plan. And the third change is all in chapter 6, which has been completely rewritten from its original 2008 and 2010. The city has a copy of this. It's more specific to land use. I think Steve Goins from the city sometime back in mid this year sent us a number of notes, recap to chapter 6. Brandon Palmer and I took that into account when we rewrote this. That since has been run through our consulting firm and also again to the FAA, and it's a rather scaled down version of the original chapter 6.